Hello again. Though if this is your first time, welcome to the Canting Club. This week's wine is a Cypriot white, made from the local Zinisteri grape, which sounds like it ought to be Dr. Evil's favourite variety. And appropriately enough, it even comes from a proper mountain layer, the highest winery in Europe, perched 1,140 metres up in the Troodos Mountains. The colour on this is a medium lemon, with definite hints of green about it. This is quite a deep colour for this very pale skinned grape, and I suspect this has seen some skin contact. Now that smells stony and citrusy. Lemons and grapefruit pith, and behind them the faint buttery hints of subtle oak barrels. This reminds me of the New Zealand Chardonnays I used to drink a lot of in the 80s and 90s. It even smells like Cloudy Bay 86, one of my favourite wines ever. But it's not just Chardonnay scents here. There are tropical fruit hints underneath, of lychees or kiwi fruit. But they don't make this wine smell sweet. This nose says that the wine's going to be dry and serious. And it is. Again, the first impressions are of stony citrus, lemon juice on rocks. But if you let the wine warm up in the mouth, that's joined by pineapple, maybe even a hint of banana. But it's still all very clean and cool climate. There's something positively alpine about this wine, which is appropriate because it comes from even higher than the winery, 1,400 metres up this vineyard. This is backloaded, like a Merceau. It starts off light-bodied, then builds and builds in the mouth, and that grows into the finish, which is steely and stony and almost painfully intense. I can feel the corners of my jaw ache a little, like I've been chewing too hard. That's the sort of intensity you pay the money for in Premier Cru Chablis, and to find it in a £13 Cypriot white is something of a revelation. But this isn't just a Chablis clone. Those little tropical fruit notes are really distinctive, although rather hard to put my finger on. So I went to an expert. Jancis Robinson has written a glowing review of this wine, and she thinks it tastes of these. Physalis. You normally dip them in dark chocolate, so I went out and bought some. She's right. Cheers.